Welcome back. It is 6:42 here on your Tuesday, so there's a big chunk of change coming in to boost manufacturing in the Valley. The Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition picked up more than $900,000 from the Good Jobs Challenge, and they have a big career fair coming up later on this week as well, so it's a good time to catch up with them, right? Alex Hertzer with the MVMC is here in studio. Alex, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Steve.
So let's start with the grant money. $930,000 over the course of 3 years, right? So how big of a deal is this, and what does this enable you guys to do?
Sure, yeah, I mean, it's a huge deal for the Valley. You know, one of the things the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition really focuses on is being member driven and focus on the Mahoning Valley, core group here. And what it allows us to do is to continue our work upskilling current workforce. You know, we find that in manufacturing, those in-demand jobs are machining, industrial maintenance, and even new and emerging is robotics and automation. So we're going to be able to continue to work with our local trade schools to be able to upskill the current workforce. The other big thing it's going to allow us to do is to really double down on our entry-level earn and learn model, which is where we are able to help connect people with little to no manufacturing experience, give them some short boot camp style technical and job readiness training, and then put them directly into a career right here in the Valley.
Because of the ecosystem that's in place around here, does it make it easier on companies to upskill their workers because of everything that's been built up over the last, even in more recent history, but even over the last couple decades?
Yeah, over the last 10 years, the MVMC has focused a lot on creating those systems, being able to create collaboration between industry, education partners, and then community-based organizations. And what that allows us to do now, now is really the right time to be able to capitalize on that, especially with this new money. We're able to help connect manufacturers and make sure that they're getting what they want out of, the upskilling and training.
It's amazing to watch it happen too. So you guys have a big career fair coming up this weekend. It's a little different than maybe some people would expect. Tell us more about it.
Sure, yeah. So we have the Community Career Fair coming up on Saturday, August 20th at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And, when we thought through this, we really wanted to do this a little bit different and make sure that it was really accessible to people. That was a big deal. Was, we really wanted to not only show people that there are good jobs here, but also that there are long-term careers here as well. So the way that we're going to do that is, one, we're going to have it on a Saturday. So we wanted to make sure that it was open to anybody, maybe if you're working Monday through Friday. The other big thing is we wanted to make it family friendly. So we wanted to make sure that if you're out looking for a job, that childcare also is not going to be a barrier to be able to come in. So we're going to do some really cool things. We have Bright Energy Innovators that are going to do some kids activities on site. We're also working with MCCTC. We have a mobile STEM unit we'll have on site doing some career exploration with things like robotics, machining.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's going to be really fun. And then the other big thing was, our manufacturers felt strongly that we needed to have resources on site for job seekers. So that what we're going to do for that is actually our manufacturers will volunteer to do some mock interviewing on site and some resume support as well.
That's awesome. So in addition to, maybe somebody finding a job, they can boost their skill set in the process, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then at that point, we're able to connect them with our local partners, like the Ohio Means Jobs Office, some of our career coaching partners like NCUS and URC as well.
Awesome. Very cool. One more time, where is it? What time is it on Saturday?
Sure. So it's Saturday, August 20th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it's at the Community Family Outreach Complex in Warren, Ohio at 2165 Highland Avenue in Warren, Ohio.
All right. It's going to be a big event for sure. And before I let you go, what do you think is the biggest misconception people have about manufacturing in the Valley as it stands today?
Sure. So I think the biggest misconception is that it's not modern, that it's not clean, that it's just for men. These are some big hurdles that we have to overcome and really rebrand what manufacturing is, that it is, being a part of a good culture, that it is being a part of a family, that there is good careers, that you can feed your family and put a car in the driveway and, really be able to have a good life.
Is it hard to kind of, you can't erase the history behind the steel mills in the 70s and everything, but is it hard to kind of get people past that? Is it almost a mental hurdle?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, one of the things that we really focus on is youth outreach as well, and we feel that if we're able to focus on, even in middle school and elementary school, that we can help change some of those mindsets early on, as well as affect the parents too and be able to help change their mindsets.
Very interesting. Great stuff, Alex. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate
thank you.
it. All right, let's take a look at the trivia question of the day. We were talking roller coasters a little earlier. Where was the very first one? Give us a call.